Dan untuk waktu ini kami ingin berlangsung dengan tetamu daripada New York, Amerika Syarikat, Jurucakap Neturei Karta yang merupakan jurucakap bagi menentang agenda Zionis. Dan ketika ini kita bersama dengan Rabbi Yisroel Dovid Weiss, dan izinkan saya teruskan sesi dalam bahasa Inggeris. Thank you so much, Rabbi, for your time joining us today. My short first question will be, what is your reaction towards what has been said by Minister of National Security of Israel, where he tried to label GSF activists as terrorists? What is your instant reaction to that, sir?
Hello.
Yes, Rabbi. Rabbi, can you hear?
No.
Rabbi, if you can hear me, would you share a bit of your insight and your first and instant response to what have been done by Israel towards GSF activists? And there is an attempt by the Minister of National Security himself by labeling these GSF activists as terrorists. What's your response?
With the help of the Almighty, first we must be clear
That this state of Israel is fraudulent, it's bogus, it's using the Star of David, it's using the name of Judaism as a front, a cover to perpetrate terrible crimes that are against God, against Judaism. Judaism does not permit the establishment of a state since the destruction of the temple 2,000 years ago. It does not permit killing and stealing. And the rabbis around the world, the true Torah authorities, have from the beginning of the establishment of the state until today have stood in total and do stand in total opposition to the existence of the state and all the horrific crimes they're doing. And now, when there comes a flotilla, which is the heart and soul of the people around the world, full of Jewish people included, who are demanding the freedom and the relief, the saving the people of Gaza. When these people, these leaders, these satanic leaders of a satanic existence, the state of Israel, come and have the audacity to arrest them, have the audacity to rebuke them, it's because they have lost every godly moral and they are spitting in the face of Judaism. And we, as Jews, true to our religion around the world, we cry and hurt with the people of Gaza and the people of Palestine, and we stand and in total opposition to the state and demand they should let through the assistance, but not they should let through the list. The world should immediately end the blockade and end the establishment of that state, just like apartheid was ended. It cannot continue. It is satanic. They are just revealing to the world that they are truly satanic. We understood this as Jews, true to our Torah. The world didn't understand it. Now the world sees what we are dealing with, that this is not holy, this is not just, this is unjust, it's against God, it's not Judaism, it's shaitan, satanic. It must be ended entirely. Then there'll be a free Palestine, then we can live together in peace. We are hurting and crying with the people of Gaza. God, have compassion, save them. World leaders, do what you can. Stop this horrific genocide. Bring freedom like apartheid was brought to its knees and ended. This must be ended immediately.
Yes. And Rabbi, since there is a momentum of a solid support for Palestine at this time from both sides of the world, either from West or Eastern states and nations, my next question would be, what should we do now? Should we ask for a lot more of people to participate in this flotilla for the next wave of flotilla to come in and break this siege and the blockade currently imposed against Palestine, especially Gaza, Rabbi?
Well, again, we always have to separate and clarify that first the world has to diagnose the sickness, what this is. This is not a conflict between religions, between Judaism and Islam. It's not a conflict between Jewish people and Islamic people. It is not anti-Semitic to oppose the occupation. On the contrary, the sickness is Zionism, the ideology behind the state, and the establishment of the state. The occupation, it is entirely criminal, never was justified, as the rabbis from day one spoke out against this. Once we understand that, then we can discuss and try to think of different approaches that would be right. We cannot say for certain these next moves, more flotillas, everything is beautiful. Everything is showing the world's heart in opposing this evil. But what will bring the results is, first, everybody should pray to the one Almighty that He, with His compassion, should end it like the Almighty ended apartheid, like He ends a plague, like He ends a tsunami. At the same time, we have to see and plead with the world leaders. They can, in the United Nations, they can bring an end to the support for the state of Israel, and they can automatically, if it won't be supported, it will dissipate, we believe. But let us separate what the sickness is, the state of Israel, and the solutions, which we're not sure 100%, except praying to God. But we don't know what we can do for certain. That's not certain. But we do believe that if the world leaders will totally stop supporting, giving them bombs, supporting them and oppressing the Palestinians, then there will be an end of this oppression. But the true end must be the realization that just like apartheid was illegal, was unacceptable, the state of Israel, the concept of having an occupation, of having the Zionist state over the properties, over the lives of the Palestinians, that was the first criminality, and that has to be ended. If that is ended, then there will be peace. Not like the fear-mongering of the Zionists, that the Zionists say that the Palestinians hated the Jews and that Muslims hated the Jews. That's bogus history. Because we can see in our history, we always lived together. In every Muslim Arab country, we lived in peace. And that will happen again. It will happen. If we remove the Zionist state, then the history will return to the way it was. It was in Iraq, in Iran, in Tunisia, in Morocco, in Aden, in Yemen, in Lebanon, in Syria.
Thank you so much for